Hello and thanks for joining us. The NBA Cup is underway. This is game 2, and things will only get more intense from this point forward. Here with the greats, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson, and Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at the 76ers, they're sitting at the top of their conference right now with the #1 record. And of course, there's the Pistons, only a few spots below.
Right now for Detroit, they've stayed within arm's length of the conference leaders. That in itself is an accomplishment at this point in the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Here are the 5 for Philadelphia. They've got MP, Jared McCain out there with Tyrese Maxey. Then there's George, and it's Embiid in at the 5 spot. And for Detroit, Ivy and Thompson are the 2 and the 3. Holland out there with Jalen Duren. And it's Cunningham in at the 1. And both of these teams off to a good start, winning their first games in the NBA Cup.
And tonight is a huge one in this group. Remember, the first tiebreaker is head-to-head. So if you can get out to a 2-0 start, plus have the tiebreaker, you're in business.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys. And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. MP shot is good.
Nice shot by MP. Great touch from outside.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. 4-point game. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. And he starts out with a miss in this one.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
When you think about the skill of Cade Cunningham, Grant, and his height, what a combination.
You know, B.A., whether it's scoring inside or seeing over the defense or just beasting on smaller guards, his 6'6" frame is certainly an advantage.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Nails it from beyond the arc.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Cunningham with the ball. Guarded now by Maxey. Maxey against Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Ivy passes to Duren. And out of bounds, the 76ers will take it. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
A bit ago, J.B. Bickerstaff and I were able to chat. Coach knows that Joel Embiid is going to get his fair share of trips to the line, and he told me that's a part of his game, and he's great at it. If he can bait us into contact and still find a way to get a shot up, it's going to take a very disciplined approach from us tonight on Joel. We'll see if they're up for the task. Brian?
And Allie, thanks. Now here's Ivy. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Cunningham outside. And again, no good by Detroit. And here are the 76ers. They're on an 11-2 run. Sinks the tray. MP's got 11.
Shooting while in rhythm. MP has a good sense for when to take these quick shots.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Here's a look at the current NBA Cup standings for you, right in the middle of group play.
Yeah, and at this juncture, you can't win the NBA Cup. Well, you can certainly lose it. Lots of teams are close to being eliminated. This is just such a fun competition.
Here's Holland. They look to him to score consistently, averaging around 13.5 a game. Thompson finds Duren. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over George. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
All right, we've now got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. He's got a special report. Shams, it's all yours.
Thanks. Well, the Detroit Pistons looking to build on last season's breakthrough. Coach J.B. Bickerstaff said Kate Cunningham's leadership makes his job easier. And all that aside, Bickerstaff said their fierce style is key. Adding win or lose, we win the fight.
Not a team to be taken lightly. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Robinson comes in for Thompson, and Karis LeVert is subbed in for Ivy. And a new group getting ready for the Sixers. Drummond's checked in for Joel Embiid. Oubre comes in for Paul George. Grimes, he's checked in for McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Tyrese Maxey. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 17-6 run. From deep, MP. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
LeVert passes to Cunningham. And here's Robinson. Pass to LeVert.
The speed, handles, and jump shots. The one arm.
And although he's undersized at his position, his vertical, yeah, that'll clean up a few mistakes.
One, I'll be scrappy.
Wow.
Sometimes I don't have to really shot to know it.
This defense looking very frustrated
I know
right
it
now.
by heart.
LeVert outside.
I thought my other one was going to do good, but it don't do good. I got this jump shot from double 8.
Cunningham's got his second basket of the game.
Tough shot. I mean, Cunningham has great size at his position, which really helps him in the paint.
Hits the trifecta.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Here's Cunningham. And the shot falls short that time. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Sixers ahead, up by 16. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
I definitely want to play with this game big man. You know we won, but just I would have to guard a point guard with one nigga, and we all seen what happened.
It's a completely new group for the Pistons.
I didn't appreciate that shit.
The Sixers lead by 10. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Joel Embiid is out there with MP.
I
Then there's
got
Tyrese Maxey. Then there's Jared McCain. And it's George in at the 3. You know, when you think about the league's most capable scorers, Paul George has to be on that list, Richard.
When I think of PG, he's just a perfect basketball player. Dunks, threes, mid-range. This man can do it all. And when he's got it going, it's hard to think of a more complete scorer.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, guys. Tyrese Maxey, a late first-round pick back in 2020, but he's become an all-star. He said, quote, "I've always had that chip with me from day one. I had to earn everything I got from a basketball perspective and make a name for myself. I tried hard to foresee and envision this." Back to you.
The drive for greatness. All right, Allie, appreciate the report. Here's MP following the score by Detroit. Pure from three-point range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Thompson outside. And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And it's now 11 consecutive wins for them. They are clicking right now.
Yeah, not very often you see a team that's got the juice flowing like these guys. They've got the right attitude, the right team-focused basketball to win against just about anyone. Going to be interesting to see who and how this stretch comes to an end.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's MP. Again, Philadelphia.
This gives you an idea of MP's potential. It shows the type of scorer he can become.
Pass to Holland. Fires for 3. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got 7 rebounds in the game. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Here's Ivy. Duran with a screen on McCain. And here's Ivy from the arc.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
Embiid, a screen on Cunningham. From deep, and good! Another from three.
Well, folks, if you haven't been following his story since coming into the league, for all-time NBA rookies, he's now 5th place in three-pointers made.
He's worked on his craft, improved even in his short time here in his rookie season. He's got that beautiful touch from deep, and that's not the only way he can score, that's for sure. And so it's Philadelphia, a huge 24-point lead for them. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Philadelphia 76ers.
The ball has energy tonight, Shaq. I mean, they're looking for each other out there. They're finding scorers in their right spots.
Doo-doo. Doo-doo. You guys hear that? Doo-doo.
What's that?
That's the heart of their game, beating strong out there. Doo-doo. Doo-doo.
Let's look now and see how teams stack up across the league. It's our latest power rank. Thanks for tuning in. Now we have...
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
I like how they came into this one with the game plan, and they're just going out and executing it. Terrific job.
Ivy with the ball. He's scoreless. Cade and Ivy, they're the backcourt. Star Thompson out there with Holland. And it's Duran in at center. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. RJ, it was a wild year in Philadelphia. They used 30 players last season.
Third most for a team in league history. They set a record for different starting lineups with over 50. Yes, 50 combinations. They're hoping for a little bit more consistency this year.
Ivy finds Cunningham. Now here's Thompson. Pass to Ivy. The 3. Here's Holland. Good on the bucket. Holland's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Thompson outside. Duran with a screen on George. Pass to Holland. There's the triple. Can't hit that one. Oh, great D that time from MP. 4-3. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist. George has got 3 assists in the game.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
Duran with a screen on McCain. Here's Ivy with the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Ivy's got his first 2 points of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to...
Again! What an avalanche!
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out.
And he's moved right past Kobe. Yes, Kobe Bean Bryant's 2007 season. What a remarkable accomplishment. Credit them for making the right halftime adjustments.
Oh, yeah, I can't agree more. They haven't missed.
All right, Richard, just as a fan of the game, who's your favorite player to watch right now?
I'm really loving Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really their whole team, but Shai... He's just special to watch.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. And here's MP from outside. And again. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
And here's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for Detroit. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. And the fans love seeing incredible moments on defense like that block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And Philadelphia making a change here. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. Oubre comes in for George. Grimes, he's checked in for McCain. And it's Edgecombe in for Maxey. MP, the pass to Grimes. 5 on the clock. Takes a 3. And Philadelphia hits again from deep.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Thompson outside. A minute 35 left to play in the third. Back to Cunningham. It's rebounded by Edgecombe.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP, the pass to Grimes. Philadelphia moving it around. Now here's MP. Late clock, the Sixers need to put one up here. Grimes' shot is off. Detroit has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Cunningham outside. Throws it up high. It's stolen by Oubre. Fast break. Here comes Philadelphia. MP, the pass to Oubre. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Oubre's got his first bucket in this one.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Cunningham outside. Pass to Holland. Just 5 to shoot. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And here's Ivy from the arc. That shot off the mark. Good work defensively by Oubre. On the wing, MP. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on the...
Oh,
throw it down!
When he took off, I was not expecting that.
Oh! That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Sixers on top, delivering the blowout. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today. As we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at Philadelphia. Quentin Grimes out there with Edgecombe. Then there's Edwards. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Drummond in at the center position. Oubre's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Outside Bogdanovich. Outside Robinson. Fires from deep. It's hauled in by Oubre. The 76ers shooting at a very efficient 67%. Grimes' shot is off.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Up top, Stewart. Robinson passes to Bogdanovich. Stewart, a screen on Oubre. There's Bogdanovich with the 3, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game, and that's the first of just 2 home games for them. Pass to Edgecombe. Tries it from 16. It's wide right. Hits off the rim.
Decent look from mid-range. You almost have to take that shot to keep the defense honest.
Here's Stewart, covered by Grimes. LeVert outside from the arc. And again, the Pistons missing.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Pass to Drummond. And here's Edwards outside. That one's in there. Drummond with the assist.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
That one goes in.
Yeah, strong player mentally. Cunningham showing the physical strength on that play.
Pass to Oubre. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Now Stewart. Picked by Stewart. Puts it up. That one's wide left.
Can't blame him. Just trying to take what the defense allows.
Oubre, a screen on Cunningham. Here's Edgecombe, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Yeah, we know Edgecombe has the athleticism to get through that inside resistance, but the control is also impressive.
Outside Bogdanovich. Stewart, a screen on Oubre. Pass to Stewart. The three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Edgecombe's got 4 rebounds now. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. And here's Oubre from the arc. The rebound by Stewart. For Detroit, they've got 1 out of 6 shots to fall in this final quarter. Not ideal.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the 76ers.
Their unbelievable shooting was probably the biggest difference tonight, but they also got stops.
Yeah, great effort on both ends. Now, they worked for good shots, and they were stingy defensively as well, but just really impressive.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series, winning 2 straight and looking like they have this team's number.
And what a huge performance it was for MP.
He came up with a bucket every time they needed him to. Great effort on offense, and he was a difference maker.
Bogdanovich, that's good.
A superb shooter. You can see how confident Bogdanovich is from the mid-range.
Outside Edwards. 32 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Edgecombe. Again, the Sixers score.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
Robinson gets the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.